Greetings everyone. Thought I'd do a very quick one, and this is going to be very quick for Thursday, the 30th of July, 2026. So the new month is coming up on Saturday. So things to consider are a large sell-off, potentially people front-running it on New York AM and PM session Friday night on the 31st. So it's going to be an interesting time. We have a confirmed downtrend at the moment with BTC, still getting weakness through here. We had a trend here and then tried to test liquidity through here and try and flip the developing monthly value array high around here. But wasn't able to do it, interestingly. So what would we be looking for? Well, all this liquidity down in here to be tested and potential support levels lower. It was stalling at 64K, and then pushed up, tried to test the 4-hour composite, which is up here. So all untouched liquidity in, yeah, all untouched liquidity in here. So it may test and break through again, considering there was a pivot there. There could, I don't think there'll be a revert. Well, let's just see. I'll do this very quickly. So there could be still weakness with RSI and it bounced back off and then put a bull div in here. If that was the case, obviously you get confirmation on developing yearly val as well, and it would bounce off here, which would be a probable scenario. Volume is dropping as well, so we'll see if that happens. But yeah, my thinking is probably hover around developing monthly VWAP and compress, with the potential for an aggressive rally to take all this liquidity in here. So where would I want it to go, or where would I think it was going to go? Just give me a minute. Potentially the weekly FEG. So the 82K lower high had a weekly FEG and it hit 50% of that and then rolled over. This could be the case as well, but we'll have to see, as there is a confirmed downtrend. As I said as well, pivots, strangely enough, around here, not on RSI, but on the candle RSI. So something to keep in mind, 3 pivots put in on the candles, nothing put in on RSI here. What else? But getting buying support here. So strong indication, as I said, test of the developing yearly val as well, getting support off that, 4-hour support as well. So it's going to be an interesting time. It may range in here, and it may range for a few more days until Monday, and then we get the true movement where it stacks or accumulates over the weekend, and then we get aggressive selling. That could be the case, and that has happened previously. So just keep that in mind. Another thing to keep in mind is SOL. So I think I was talking about this in a previous video. Developing yearly val, something that is a very big target. There's stack liquidity and daily support there as well. So you have 4-hour composite liquidity, where that's the half, the 50% of that, I believe. Oops, where is that? Oh, it's from here to here. So 50% of that, 4 hour untouched. So this is all untouched, by the way, from here to here. Whoops. So all this stack liquidity in here, stacked in here, and then a composite in here where it had a wick down into it. So that's where I've marked it out. This would be a very big target if there was to be a sell-off at the start of the new month, with a potential buy, potential long entry on the developing yearly val if it gets acceptance. Inside it tests and then bounces back off. So something to strongly consider. Apart from that, obviously, if that's not the case, we go down lower, test liquidity. There is support there, but it's a lot lower. You get daily support as well. Combined with that, otherwise you get lower support with 4 hour, plus a lot of liquidity in the bottom. And then you get graduated daily support in the bottom as well, plus 4 hour. So yes, I hear you. But I hope that makes sense. SOL still trending down as well, so something to keep in mind. And we get that tag, and then still a confirmed downtrend. So you're getting weakness, more accumulation with SOL around here, and they really want to determine what they want to do. Daily RSI still has a weakness as well, so that's trending down. Whether or not it's going to tag this and then roll over again is another story. Volume as well, look at volume. It's decreasing as well from that top. So that is also, yes, I hear you. So that is also a factor as well. So consider that. Stop ripping my rug up. Anyway, I hope you guys take that into consideration. Be careful on the new month open, and be very be set up if there's an accumulation over the weekend for a good entry early morning, pre-Asia. So say 7 a.m. UTC plus 10, or 1 hour prior to Asia session. 1 hour prior to pre-Asia, so 2 hours prior to the Asia session is normally when it happens. So New York PM session, or just a bit after the tail end of that, that's when the big move happens. All right, hope this helps. Good luck with the trades, and I'll see you in the next one.